The U.S. Supreme Court strikes another blow to the administrative state.
This is Dr. David Shine, and welcome to Business Law 101.
The case was styled Corner Post Incorporated versus Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, FRS. The background of the case is instructive. The Federal Reserve System governs what the banks can charge for handling fees for debit cards. These are the fees that businesses pay to the banks for issuing the cards and handling the payments. For a small business, these fees can consume a real portion of their profit margins. The regs in question were promulgated in 2011. Corner Post opened a convenience store in 2018, or 7 years after the above regulation went into effect. In 2021, Corner Post joined other companies in suing the FRS for allowing the banks to charge excessive fees for handling debit card transactions. The FRS defended by saying that the Administrative Procedures Act, or APA, only allowed challenges for 6 years. By now, this regulation was 10 years old. However, Corner Post had only been in business for 3 years. So Corner Post appealed on the basis that it could not have challenged a regulation that happened years before it even existed. The company prevailed when the High Court ruled that an APA claim does not accrue for the purposes of APA Section 2401A, 6-year statute of limitations, until the plaintiff is injured by the final agency action. The court further explained that an APA plaintiff may not file suit and obtain relief until they suffered injury from that final agency action. The statute of limitations does not begin to run until there is an injury. The SCOTUS majority also contrasted the limitations period with a statute of repose, which is something we don't talk about very often. We're not going to get into that esoteric legal discussion here. The decision is consistent with recent decisions of SCOTUS limiting the power of the EPA and other federal agencies. Note that this case only decided that Corner Post can get its day in court. It will still have to prove its damages in trial court. This is Dr. David D. Shine. Thanks for joining us for this special episode of Business Law 101. If you've enjoyed this episode, subscribe on your favorite platform.